Okay, so in the previous video, we just finished up covering the PMT function. Now, according to the directions, we're going to work the PV function, which is the present value. This is where we create the amortization table. If you remember correctly, we did this in the mortgage payment calculator out of the book as we learned this chapter. We're going to create an amortization table using the present value function to determine the beginning balance, ending balance, total paid, and total interest at the end of each year for the car loan listed above. So in other words, we want to know when the year ends, year one, what is our beginning balance, what will be our ending balance, how much did we pay in total, and how much total interest did we pay. So we're going to go back into the PMT function, or the original spreadsheet that we started in, and we're going to create some new areas. And the easiest way to start off with is some column titles. So the first column title is going to be year, meaning what year of car loan are we paying. Then we need to know what is our beginning balance. And right away, yes, I'm going to go through and I'm just going to widen my cell so I have everything there so I can read it easily. So at the end of the year, we need to know what is our ending balance. We want to know how much total did we pay throughout the year on the car that we purchased up above, and then we want to know how much total interest at the end of the year did we pay. All right, so now we're going to set this up. So now if you remember correctly, we have a 4-year car loan. So we need to set up year 1, year 2, year 3, and year 4. All right, now at the beginning of year 1, how much money do we owe? Well, that's pretty simple. That's going to be equal to the amount of money that we borrowed. The amount of money that we borrowed is what is known as the principal. So we go equal to principal. Pretty easy to set up. Now from here also, as you can see, they're not formatted. For some of you that realize, yes, I have some OCD about that, I'm going to get my formatting done immediately. So that way I don't have to worry about my formatting later on. Now to find my ending balance, so in other words, at the end of year 1, what is my present value of the car? Once again, I'm going to use the insert function button, and I'm going to look for the PV, which is present value. So I type PV and enter, and here is my function. Now from here, notice once again we have 3 areas that we have to fill in. All right, so now interest. So just like before, rate. What is our interest rate? Well, our interest rate, just like on the payment function, is 8%. Now remember, once again, this is an annual interest rate, so we are going to be dividing that rate amongst 12 payments. So in other words, 12 months. Pretty simple. All right, NPER. What is the total number of payments in the year? Our total number of payments in the investment. All right, so we know that, for example, we are paying every month. So that's 12 times. Okay, 12 times the number of payments overall minus what year are we in. So in other words, we don't have the same amount of monthly payments from year 1 to year. We have the same number of payments in the year 1, 2, 3, 4, but as we pay our loan off, we have fewer payments overall that we have to do. Okay, so that's why we go 12 times 4 minus what year we are in. Now, the PMT. So in other words, right here, is the payment made each period? Well, we already found that, so we click on our monthly payment. Pretty simple. Now, when we hit OK, we get a negative number. Very similar to the PMT function that we just covered, we have to come up here and we have to go a negative present value. So that means at the end of year 1, our beginning balance of the loan is $11,450. After we make our payments, we are going to owe $8,920.24. Now, how much did we pay total over year 1 of the loan? So we're going to go equal to our monthly payment. How many times do we make that payment? We make that payment 12 times. So monthly payment times 12, enter. And that gives us how much total paid. And we've paid on the year $3,354.34. Now, the next part that we need to find is we need to find our total interest that we have paid in year 1. to find our total interest paid in year 1, we're going to click in cell E12. We're going to go equal to, and it's going to be equal to our total paid minus, left parenthesis, our beginning balance minus our ending balance, and right parenthesis. And we find that on the year, we have paid $824.58 worth of interest. Now we're down to year 2. To find our beginning balance in year 2 is going to be our ending balance from year 1. So we go equal to and our ending balance of year 1, and we can see we have $8,920.24 for a balance. Now, from here, we can actually just do a quick little cheat and just fill down to year 3 and year 4. Even though they're coming up as zeros for now, it's because we need to fix our ending, our total paid, and our total interest. Easiest way to do that is to highlight the 3 and just run our fill handle down. And we can see that as each year we pay as we're paying off our car loan, our beginning balance shrinks, our ending balance shrinks. Our total paid stays the same because that is a constant of our monthly payment times 12 months. But as you can see, as we pay it off, our interest gets lower each and every month.